long have you guys been staying there for? Halloween's over. Oh, you want more Harvest Crafts? Well, you came to the right witch. Today, we're going to be making turkeys for the kids this year. So you're going to need paper plates. I recommend using the dessert ones. You can get these anywhere at your local supermarket. Paint, I'm using chocolate brown acrylic. You can use whatever paint you wish to use. I recommend acrylic because it's a bolder color and it dries quicker. And cleaning up is a little bit more efficient. Glue, I'm using the school kind. Scissors. And construction paper of your child's choice for the feathers. So first you're going to paint your plate the chocolate brown color. And once that dries, you're going to cut out the base. If you don't feel comfortable, if you don't feel comfortable cutting out a turkey, I recommend getting a printable off the internet. So now I have a little bit of a boat shape. Next, you're going to cut out the head. Make sure the head is big enough for your eyes and your beak. You don't want a small head because it's not going to fit your decorations and everything else. So using a little bit of glue, I recommend using your finger. You're just going to add a little bit and dab it on to your heart's desire. You don't need a lot, you just need a little. A little bit goes a long way. So you're going to stick it onto your turkey. And let it dry. Keep these scraps. These are going to be needed towards the end of this tutorial. I always like to keep my scraps just in case there's something I want to add. Next, you're going to cut out your feathers. Have your child pick out whatever construction paper they want. I'm using traditional fall colors. You don't have to. I did consider making a pink turkey. There's nothing wrong with that. So you're going to cut out a couple of feathers for your turkey. You can go in random order. I like to layer my feathers so it gives more of a puffy look, I guess. Like I said, you don't have to use the colors that I'm using. You can use whatever colors your child wants. If you're using scissors, if you don't feel comfortable with your child using scissors, make sure that you take over the cutting part. It doesn't have to be perfect. The feathers don't have to be perfect. I think if you go for a different shape, it'll give it more of a character. Also, I almost forgot, make sure that you glue your feathers on the back side of your turkey. Next, you're going to do a different color. Again, you don't have to do this pattern. You can do other patterns. I'm going to be taking orange. And for this feathers, you want to make the feathers a little bit taller. Because on an actual turkey, the feathers are layered by height. Also, a trick is, if you want to add a bit of a fringe, cut maybe an inch into your construction paper for a more textured look. And now finally your last color. You're gonna make these feathers a little bit even more taller. And always make sure you save your scraps because you don't know if you want to add more or you want to decorate it with it. It's always good to keep your scraps. This way you're saving paper and saving, well, and you're saving a lot of money. You don't need as much as the taller color feathers. I'm gonna say you're probably gonna need at least 3. There you go, you have your feathers. And now it's time to decorate. I'm pretty sure I brought googly eyes. You don't have to use googly eyes if you don't have any. You can also use construction paper or stickers. I have 2 googly eyes. So this is why you need a big head for your turkey. You can either use tape or glue. I prefer using glue because it's a cheaper alternative. While you're letting your feathers and eyes dry, you're going to cut out the wings. This is optional as well. You don't have to have wings. So all you're going to do is cut the edges. Just follow that line. Doesn't have to be exactly the same size, but if you're really that precise as I am, don't be afraid to trim it off. So what you're going to do is you're going to glue the fringe, the top part, and you're going to stick it onto the shoulders of your turkey. Trim as needed. And now finally, the beak and the hanging thing on a turkey. I forgot what it's called. So, like I mentioned, it's good to save your scraps. You're gonna cut out a beak. And the hanging thing that goes with the turkey. Forgot what it's called. I'm sure you can look it up online. I know there's a name for it. And there you have it. You have your turkey for Thanksgiving. If you're looking for an activity to do with your kids this Thanksgiving, this will be an excellent craft to do this year. If you want to add more feathers or you want to decorate your turkey, go for it. You can use a variety of things like glitter, stickers, beads, you name it. Have a wonderful Thanksgiving, everyone, and I hope to see you in the next one. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone.